Yo, what's going on, everyone? I'm back. I'm here bringing you another NBA 2K21 rebuild. And in today's rebuild, we are going to be rebuilding the Indiana Pacers. And the Indiana Pacers were a team that did get swept in the playoffs by the Miami Heat, where they were without their best player, I believe, is Sabonis. So they were without their best player, but apparently he's tied with TJ Warren for the best player. But TJ Warren was no slouch, man. TJ Warren was going off in the playoffs and in the bubble and everything. But once Jimmy Butler did guard him, he was kind of clamped up for a bit. But this team is a very good team. Like it's got a lot of depth and got a lot of good players, but not great players. Like you got T.J. Warren, Sabonis, Brogdon, Oladipo, Turner, along with Jeremy Lamb, Holiday. They got a lot of good bench players and a lot of good some starters, but they don't have that star player that can go out there. So in this video, I think I am going to try to look for a point guard. I know Malcolm Brogdon is supposedly the point guard, but he's more of a shooting guard to me, where he goes up to 85. And that means Oladipo is probably on his way out. Even in real life, there's been rumors that Oladipo might not come back or he might be on the trade block. So I want to see what we can get for Oladipo here. I'm pretty sure that we could potentially get a point guard. I'm trying to look for a point guard. He's not. He could honestly play a point guard too. Like I get Zach LaVine way too much, so that's a no go. LaMarcus is cool, but we already have our power forward. There's no really point guards that are offered here. Andre Drummond, I mean, what, we have Miles Turner? Yeah. So we don't need Drummond. It'd be cool to have Drummond, but we don't need Drummond. Turner could go to power forward, and then Sabonis could come off the bench like he used to, but if I throw Oladipo, and I don't really want to give up, we don't have our first round pick this year. We don't really have any picks to offer, I guess. If we throw a first round pick, because there is a point guard in mind that I would like to go get, and he does play for the DeMar DeRozan. I mean, DeMar could play some point guard for us, but I mean, he's not your ideal point guard. John Wall would be cool, but he's old and making too much money. My ideal point guard does play for the Denver Nuggets, so I mean, DeMar DeRozan is not a bad trade. He is old. He is on the last year of his deal though. But the dude could play point guard, man. He averages like 6 assists in real life, where he's averaged 6 assists. So he's not a bad option at point guard. I never really tried DeMar at point guard. I mean, that's kind of interesting. I think I might try DeMar at point guard here. Do I have to give up this first round pick though? Could it just be straight up? They want Doug McDermott in a second, and I don't really want to do that. How about instead of Doug McDermott, I give you Jakar Sampson. He's 2 stars. Wow, 1.5 stars. And they want Justin Holiday now for Marco. No. I'll give you Jakar Sampson, and I'll give you this second. And they want 2 more. They want 4 seconds. I guess, man. So we do get DeMar DeRozan, but before we even start DeMar DeRozan, let's see if we can get something for DeMar DeRozan. Because he's a good playmaker, like I said. He makes more money than Oladipo, so we could potentially get something better, which it doesn't look like right now. So, I mean, Chris Middleton, nah. So for the lineup, I do want DeMar starting at point guard, and then Brogdon shooting guard, and then T.J. Warren small forward. And for the bench, we're going to leave it like how it is right now. I am going to be sending the rookie center to the G League because I feel like that's where he will best fit. Holiday. I hate doing this, man. I really hate how they do this, so I got to go like this all the time. But yeah, this is going to be the rotation for season number 1, man. We are going to be sending the rookie to the G League. Miles Turner needs 32 minutes. Warren can get 33. Brogdon can get 33. Sabonis I'll give 35 to. And then DeMar DeRozan can get 34. And this is probably like a rental for DeMar because DeMar is on the last year of his deal. I don't know if I want to pay him. I might pay him and trade him. But that's what the rotation looks like. I mean, I'd rather give the minutes to Holiday actually because why not? We already have a backup point guard in Aaron Holiday. So I wonder if he'll go up because I know last year on 2K when you sent people to the G League, they automatically boost up. But I don't know if he'll go up. I even sent him to the G League. Yeah, we sent him to the G League, so we'll see what happens after the first season, man. So we're here at the end of the first season, and this team did terrible, man. Like, this team was a disaster. And before y'all say, oh, it was DeMar DeRozan because he traded for DeMar DeRozan. It wasn't DeMar DeRozan, man. We went 32-50. It was just a complete disaster, man. I really do not believe it was DeMar DeRozan. I looked at his stats, and DeMar DeRozan did his job. I think it's because more of Miles Turner isn't that good on 2K purpose wise. We didn't make the playoffs, clearly. But I really think it's because, look, DeMar DeRozan was our leading scorer, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, shot 51% from the field, shot 28% from 3. That's not that good. But Miles Turner is all the way down here with 12 and 8. I really thought he would do a lot better. I might look to trade Miles Turner. It kind of sucks because I do like Miles Turner in real life. He's from the University of Texas, so I usually kind of give a leeway to the Texas players, But with Miles Turner not really doing much, and DeMar DeRozan is probably out too, unless we resign DeMar in a sign and trade, it looks like this team is about to hit the rebuild stages really fast. And we don't even have our pick either. I forgot about that. We don't even have our pick. It's going to be a long offseason for us, man. It's just crazy, though. Like, this Pacers team is a lot. It's really good on paper, of course, but if you don't click on them in real life, kind of like the Cowboys. Cowboys sucked, man. If y'all saw that game on Sunday, their defense is supposed to be one of the best defenses, and they just lay an egg every night. Like, they give up 39 points. It's crazy, man. But back to being off topic here. We don't even have our pick. Let's head to the NBA draft. Maybe we can finesse and get a pick. Because if I was to flip, like TJ Warren, if I was to flip Miles Turner, and we do have the 7th pick. I thought we didn't have our pick. So if I flip Miles Turner the 7th pick, what could we get? Kevin Love, no. John Wall, no. The 6th pick, no. Yeah, there's nothing there, man. I guess let's just head to the NBA draft, man. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully someone fell to us. Choose prospect, and the 3rd overall player fell to us, who I just took in my last video. Killian Hayes, a point guard. We do need a point guard, actually. And then we have Cole Anthony, who fell here too. But it looks like these two are the best prospects. I did end up taking in my last video. I guess they moved into power forward now. I did import a different draft class too, so that could be also the issue. We'll go with Killian Hayes. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Kalen. Same thing. He's from France though, and what was his overall for us? He is a 75, and then he was a 76, so it's not that far off. So rookie signs, we do get Keelan. Team player options, he went to a 78. That's good. He went up 5 overall points. It's very good for us. We'll bring everyone back. Edmund, Summer too. Why not? Sumner. And then TJ Leaf, I'll give a qualifying offer to. Like, why would I give one to Johnson but not TJ? I'm not going to give one to Johnson, man. And we are in free agency, man, where we got to make a splash in free agency. We just have to. We have to, man. If we don't make a splash here, this could be the end of us. So thinking about what if we brought Paul George back to Indiana? I know it would never really happen, but we have no cap space. We have $12 million. $12 million? Wow. So I guess we do got to bring DeMar back and maybe trade DeMar for because what's his face always goes to San Antonio, Paul George. So I guess that's what we got to do, man. Bring DeMar back and end up trading him for maybe Paul George. It would be cool to bring Paul George back. Not even gonna lie. But like again, we still need a point guard for this team. So we do get DeRozan back. Everyone else can walk. Doesn't bother me. Reggie Jackson, I don't want. Danny Green, no. Like all these players aren't really all that worth it to pay. Doug McDermott, do I want to bring him back? It's like he's a good shooter, but other than the shooting, he's not that good. $7 million, I'll pass, man. I'll let the computer sign other players. Actually, before we even do all that, before DeMar DeRozan goes down overall, what could I get for DeRozan? Because I know he's going to fall down in overall rating. We can get D'Angelo Russell, Chris Paul. Like, see, these are some trades, man, right here. I kind of want Paul George, but D'Angelo Russell will be a perfect fit for this team. D'Angelo Russell. Let's see where Paul George is first off. If I throw DeMar DeRozan and we look for Paul George should be somewhere. He went back. He went to the Grizzlies. Is there a way to get Paul George? I'll throw y'all Jeremy Lamb. And then I'll throw y'all... I don't really want to give up all these picks. I'll give them 2 first and that's it, tops. Yeah. We're not going to get Paul George, so if I go back and we can get D'Angelo Russell, I'm perfectly okay with that. And I mean, Chris Paul's here, but Chris Paul's 36. He averaged 20 points and 9 assists. D'Angelo Russell averaged 28 points. Yeah, we're going D'Angelo Russell here. And we get Josh Okogie too. So that's good for us. And he probably went up in overall too. We don't even know because we haven't hit player progression yet. Usually when you hit player progression, they decline or they go up. Or it's rarely they stay the same. We still got to move Miles Turner for this rebuild too. And I feel like this team can honestly go out and compete now. Like, maybe DeMar DeRozan was the problem. Who knows? Maybe, what's his name? TJ Warren was mad because we got DeMar DeRozan. But D'Angelo Russell did go to an 87. It's really good for us. Everybody went up, man. Miles Turner, Gogi went up, and Jeremy Lamb stayed the same. Like, no one went down. That's very good. I'm pretty sure DeMar was going to go down. But DeMar's a long lost cause now. One thing I do want to do for this team though is I would like to get a better center. Like I said, Miles Turner's cool and all, but you just gotta produce, man. Like 8 rebounds isn't really producing. My goal is to probably go get Andre Drummond if it's possible or whatever. If it's not, I mean, it'll suck. But having DeRozan out there would be amazing. I mean, I said DeRozan, Drummond. I want to give perimeter defense to D'Angelo Russell, get his defense better, and then untapped potential to the rookie wherever he is, Keelan Hayes, and then we'll just do basketball 101 to let's give it to Sabonis. I guess it doesn't matter. That was probably dumb. I don't even know what that was. I should have read it. But yeah, man, let's look for a trade here for Miles Turner. I know if I make him a power forward, he'll go up too, but I might have to do that if we don't get any trades. I wish this trade finder would not take forever. John Wall is not what I'm looking for. Mitchell Robinson, I mean, I already know who I'm looking for, and his name is Andre Drummond. So if I make Miles Turner a power forward, he goes to 84. And then if I put trade finder one more time, if it doesn't work for this trade finder, I will just do a manual trade. But I just want them to offer me Andre Drummond, man. That's it. And there he is, Andre Drummond. We can look through the rest to see if there's anything. I can get Chris Paul. Chris Paul. Oh, man. Do I go with Chris Paul? Klay Thompson? What? You gotta go with Klay Thompson, man. You have to. You have to go with Klay Thompson. Like, for real? That's crazy, man. We're building a really good team over here now. Because now we have Malcolm Brogdon coming off our bench. And 85 overall coming off the bench. Now, I do need another center, though. Jeremy Lamb and I know Keelan Hayes has some trade value. I'm trying to win a chip now, man. I know Keelan Hayes has some trade value. Sorry if you hear the dog, man. Why can I don't have cap space. How are we getting all these contracts? I could get Miles Turner back. I don't want Miles Turner back, though. DeMarcus Cousins, no. It didn't let me offer them in free agency, so I don't know how I can afford Chris Paul, man. With all the, I already have, like, I guess I don't have that many max contracts. I only have 2. If I go to the Cavs for Andre Drummond and I give y'all Keelan Hayes and TJ Leaf. Why does he have a no trade clause, man? Like that's what annoys me the most. Some of these players have no trade clauses when they shouldn't. I'll give you Edmund Summer, and then I'll give you this first, unprotected. And they agreed to it, so we just got Andre Drummond on this team, man. I feel like this team is set now, man. This team should be set to go out and compete. You got D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, TJ Warren, Sabonis, and Drummond with Malcolm Brogdon, Goga, I guess his name is, Aaron Holiday, and Jeremy Lamb coming off the bench. I want to run a 9-man rotation. This team is set to go to the finals, man. This team has to go to the NBA Finals. This is probably one of my best teams I ever built, man, so far. But let's see how this team does, man. I'm pretty stoked about this team. We did a lot better than we did in the previous season. We actually made the playoffs this year. We went 51-31. LaMelo Ball's Rookie of the Year. Malcolm Brogdon, 6th Man of the Year for us. 15.5 points, 6 assists. Very good for Malcolm. And then Giannis got Defensive Player of the Year. And then Marvin Bagley got Most Improved. Coach of the Year goes to Brad Stevens. So here's your All NBA teams. All NBA second team. Wow, didn't glitch away. All NBA third. We did get D'Angelo Russell. That's it. No, that was LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball made it. Wow. And then when we got Andre Drummond on the all defensive team, so we did get the 5th seed, winning 51 games got us the 5th seed. The Celtics went 66-16. Wow. Boston had a great year. I mean, that's crazy, man. And the Grizzlies went 62-20 with Paul George. Wow. But let's look at the stats. I know it was probably D'Angelo Russell that led us in scoring. Yeah, he had 22 points and 8 assists. Then it was Sabonis. He did average a double-double. Then Klay Thompson averaged 17 points. Malcolm Brogdon did 15 we saw on 6. Drummond had 14 and 15. He averaged almost 5 offensive boards a game. That's crazy, man. But let's simulate the round, man. I think we could get past Brooklyn easily. All I have is like Kevin Durant, and we are up 3-0 on them. And we end up sweeping the Brooklyn Nets. All I really have is KD and Kyrie. Even if KD and Kyrie stayed, I don't even know if they stayed or not. But we could check, and they did stay. They got Brook Lopez, and they traded for Chris Paul, and we swept this team. Wow, interesting. But I bet you they didn't play. I bet you they didn't end up playing them together. I don't know if I could check it, but I don't think they ended up playing them together where Kevin Durant and them all play together. I don't know how to check the lineup. Yeah, I don't know how to check the lineups. But let's simulate the round against the Celtics. We got to take on the 66-win team Celtics. And it is 1-1, 2-1 us, 2-2, 3-2 us. And we end up beating the Celtics. Wow, man. I really do not know how we beat the Celtics. But we did. Russell had 31 and 12. Drummond had 22 and 18. Malcolm Brogdon did his thing. Klay. This team is really good, man. Can't even lie. We are taking on the Sixers, who we should end up getting past. And we're just breezing through the playoffs, man. And we're taking on the Grizzlies. I don't know how we're just breezing through the playoffs, man. Like, everything's the same. I didn't change anything. Like, simulator difficulties at 50. Everything's at 50 still, man. I don't know how we're breezing through these playoffs, but I'll take it, 2K, I guess. So we are taking on the Grizzlies, who did have the 1st seed. They ended up winning Game 1 and Game 2 and Game 3. Oh, my God. Let's make this an 8-man rotation. Give more minutes to these guys. And Jeremy Lamb is cold, so yeah, that's pretty good for us, not giving him any minutes. Simulate with Simcast, man. Can we please get this to a Game 7? Like, that's my goal. Oh, no. Come on. It's only the beginning. 3 minutes left. We gotta go slow, man. 3 minutes left. Come on, man. I guess we'll jump in the game, man, and I'll see y'all once we're in the game. We're here in the game, and I am in the middle. I didn't choose any sides, and it is a Hall of Fame. So we'll see what they do, man. We do have the ball here. He's going to inbound it. Drummond, he should just give it to... Is he going to inbound it? He gave it to Aaron Holiday, or I believe that's not Drew. He did get number 5. They switched his number, I guess. And D'Angelo Russell over here, dribbling way too much, killing the clock, man. You got to do something, Russell. He's just doing too much dribbling. Gives it to Drummond, who throws up a brick. And Klay Thompson got the board to Brogdon. Can he hit it? Oh, Brogdon. That would have been so clutch, man. It looks like we're going to end up... Can we get a stop here? Good defense. Good defense, Russell. D'Angelo Russell got us the ball back. Hopefully we can get a quick 3 or 2 here and be down 1. We're down 5 right now, man. And if y'all didn't know, if y'all just got here, y'all pretty much know, but Memphis leads the series 3-0, man. Memphis, they took everybody out. They had Klay at power forward. So they took Klay Thompson out. Wow. How you going to take your best shooter out? That's crazy, man. They took their best shooter out, and now they're trying to ISO for Russell. That's not good offense whatsoever. At least D'Angelo Russell did draw the foul. Can he make both free throws? He's got to make both free throws, man. He did. He makes the first one, I hope, man. He's 2 for 7 on 3, 17 points. He made the first one 78%. Man, it's looking kind of like we're about to get swept in the playoffs, man. The finals. And he makes the second one. We are down 3. Come on, man. Just one more stop in the 3. That's all we need, man. It's one more stop in the 3. Paul George with the ball here. TJ Warren's going to be guarding Paul George. I guess TJ Warren decided to wear a headband now. Are y'all going to switch or what? Y'all should switch. Good defense. Oh, that was good defense. And Russell fouled Brandon Clark right there. That's a bad foul by D'Angelo Russell right there. He was going to miss a shot if he just put his hands up anyway. We don't want to see replays, 2K. We just want to see the free throw. And He ends up making it, man. If we don't score here, that's probably end of the game. If we don't score, so we gotta score. And give the ball to D'Angelo Russell, run a play or something. You gotta score before the 30 seconds, man. You have to score. And D'Angelo Russell just gave it to a wide open TJ Warren. Can he hit it? Let's go, TJ. TJ Warren with the clutch 3. We're down 2 points, man. We gotta get a stop here. We have to get a stop. We have to, or our playoff season is over. That's good defense by TJ Warren right there on Paul George. Good defense. Oh, he got help on the pick. Drummond didn't hedge, and they probably just hit the dagger right there, man. They probably just hit the dagger. Let's go back into Simcast. And yeah, that was the dagger, man. That's the end of the game, sadly. That sucks, man. Paul George really just hit the dagger. But that's going to be it in the video, guys. We did get the Indiana Pacers back to the NBA Finals. That was a very good playoff run by them. And the Grizzlies did win the NBA Finals. John Morant Finals MVP. I feel like this team was really good, man. Let me know down in the comment section what rebuilds y'all want to see. Also, comment down below if you're new and you subscribe. But that's it, man. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.